viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing very well. Okay, today we're going to be doing a continuation video of the video that we just made about Gabbie Hanna. Now, if you do not know what's happening, I would advise going and watching that video, but if you don't care to do that, I don't blame you. I will give you a really quick rundown. So basically, Gabbie Hanna has been in everyone's mouths again and everyone's fingers tweeting recently because she has blacked out all of her social medias and she has essentially left the internet. Muckers, before we get into Gaga Goo Goo Hanna, I have a treat for you because I feel like if you're gonna watch another Gabbie video, you deserve a treat at least. So, Adam and Eve and I are partnering up to hook you up again with the most amazing products. So, you know the code. Adam50 for 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada and shipping everywhere in the world. And by the way, their shipping is incredibly fast. I'm not saying I tried out their product, but they have the most amazing products, 24/7 customer service, 90-day no hassle return, the packaging, you will not know what it is. If you live with people, they will not know what it is, and you get to have your little secret. You know what? Go treat yourself. It's the weekend. I got you, Adam50, 50% off one item and free shipping. Adam and Eve, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. And guys, whenever you support the code and use the code, first of all, you get a huge discount, but it also really supports Adam and Eve coming back to the channel, which is very appreciated. So, Adam50, 50% off one item, free shipping, US, Canada, shipping everywhere else. AdamandEve.com, bye. Mwah. Or well, on with the video. I don't know why I'm saying, I'm all over the place. I filmed the sponsorship after the video. Adam50. Now, everyone is taking this at face value, which I think is quite stupid. And everyone is like, oh my god, she was one, bullied off the internet, or, you know, it got too much for her mental health, she left the internet, or she's done with the bullying or being bullied and she's off the internet. And so my response to that was, sure, there's some really creative reasons, right? However, do we not think it's the reason that Gabbie Hanna has been saying that she has been preparing her album for the release to be the final thing on her YouTube channel, and the build-up of the series she made was leading up to the album release, and she took a break off the internet and now she's taking another break but quitting? Would this one not be whenever she's trying to create hype by deleting everything and people being like, she left the internet, and then she comes back and releases the album? Y'all, we just cracked the code. It's that easy, right? So I posted a video about it and I wasn't seeing many people with that opinion response to what was happening with Gabbie. I was just seeing a lot of people being like, oh, this is the best thing she could have ever done. And I'm like, what are y'all gonna say whenever she comes back to social media next week? So anyway, Keemstar, who is friends with Gabbie, has posted a tweet basically, again, victimizing Gabbie Hanna, which is interesting, to say the least. And it's basically talking about her leaving the internet, and Gabbie gave him a statement and she's gone from the internet for good. And I'm like, Gabbie Hanna literally just went on like a knockoff version of like the Red Table and is sitting down talking about cancel culture, and we don't think that coming out and her then immediately posting all of her album stuff on social media isn't gonna happen at the same time for maximum impact? Y'all, come on. And now the main reason I was giving in my first video about why I kind of so confidently believe that this is the truth is because Gabbie consistently over the years, especially the past 2 years, maybe even since 2019, what year are we on? 2019, 20, whatever. Since that year has been saying how she can almost manipulate people into caring about her music or talking about her music, and you don't know she's doing it, and she's getting you to talk about the drama, but in actuality she's getting you to talk about the project she wants you to talk about, and she's able to merge the two, and she's this genius or whatever. And it's like, sure, that's a really genius, bold move whenever people don't know what you're doing. However, everyone knows at this rate now that whenever Gabbie Hanna is like fighting someone or poking the bear at any Trisha, Jessie Smiles, Keemstar, like any of these people, right? We can expect a song or at least an album coming very soon. Another example of this that I'm gonna get up Keemstar's tweet, by the way. Another example of this was whenever Angelica Oles, who is a drama channel on this platform, was fighting with Gabbie Hanna back and forth. They were making endless Instagram stories about each other. Actually, that's wrong. Gabbie was making endless Instagram stories about Angelica, and Angelica was responding in tweets. So this was what we were dealing with, and there was just this incredible drama feud that was happening between them both for almost 2 weeks. And at the end of it, Angelica tweeted out and was like, oh, I know all of this is just for Gabbie to release a song. And Gabbie responded to Angelica saying, you're getting more than a song, babe. Which just goes to show that this is the formula that she does. And warranted, I've said that I think that in Gabbie's situation, again, this is very situational, I think this is a very smart PR move. Because when you can't really get people to authentically care about your music, the next best thing is making them care about it because they dislike you or things that you're doing. Therefore, it's still bringing attention to the project that you so desperately care about, which, in my eyes, is a win. And I know that that's how Gabbie looks at it because Gabbie has said it endless times. So, with that being said, again, I'm going to read out some comments in a bit from the previous video to kind of see where we're all at, but let me know where you're at below with that overall take, whether you believe that Gabbie is actually leaving for good, whether she's doing it for mental health, or because she's doing it because she's trying to get some sort of build up to then release the album. And again, I compared it to Taylor Swift doing a blackout on her social medias in 2017 before releasing her album Reputation, which then got maximum impact because she was gone from social media and now she's back. Boom. Fabulous. So, Keemstar tweeted I was thinking of saying Creamstar. Sorry, someone, I don't know, it's not even funny, but someone like tweeted me today and was like, oh, like Creamstar's back at it again. I was like, such a stupid nickname. Anyway, Keemstar tweeted out, and now it's important to note that Keemstar has stated multiple times that Gabbie would come to him whenever she's in a scandal and they would talk it through. Gabbie went on Keemstar's podcast and Gabbie said about how Keemstar was one of the most authentic people she's ever met and that he actually cared about her whenever she was in drama and that he was one of the few, if not, I think she said he was the only YouTuber in the field or whatever that cared enough to reach out to her whenever she was going through a very manic episode. Well, she always is going through a manic episode, but I mean a really bad one a couple months ago, so that'll also impact Keemstar's opinion of this. First of all, I do have to say, I really enjoyed this hair on her. I really love the color. I love the way it's shaped to her face. I love the cut. I really like this hair on her. Anyways, so far beyond the point. So, Keemstar tweeted, Gabbie Hanna has deleted her videos and blacked out her social media. So yes, the only social media that she hasn't blacked out, which is interesting, is Facebook, and a lot of you in the comments were making comparisons to the Red Table knockoff that she's going on is on Facebook, so she's keeping her Facebook up. So again, maybe another hint, but Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube have all been wiped. But they have not been deleted, they've been privated because you can tell because on the social medias it still shows her analytics. On YouTube it doesn't show that she's lost views because the videos are only privated, not deleted, which means that they will be back very soon. In my opinion. I mean, it's facts at this stage. Anyway, in a statement to #drama_alert, she simply said, I left the internet. Ooh, so spooky, so mysterious. Keemstar's opinion. Alright, no, we're gonna ignore the grammar here because it completely contradicts what he's trying to say, but we'll take it from the angle that he's saying. Keemstar's opinion. She was bullying non-stop by the T channels who kept lying about her. Obviously, he meant to say she was bullied non-stop, but it's funny because what he actually said is actually the truth. That she was bullying non-stop. Let's stop it there. Against the T channels who kept lying about her. Now here's my thing about Keemstar and drama channels and T channels and gossip channels and I'm a man and commentary bro and all this, right? It's all bullshit. Everyone is a T channel. Like, fuck. Like, the more you get into this bullshit, I'm a T channel, Keemstar is a T channel, I don't know the other ones' names, but there's many of them on Twitter. Like, fuck me, it's just like, alright, you deliver the news in a deeper voice. Fabulous. So anyway, Keemstar has this very anti-T channel propaganda, right? And it is basically here being provoked again because he knows that Gabbie has this opinion and Gabbie has been pushing this narrative for so long about the T channels being against her and bullying her, which is interesting because I do think that there are some drama channels out there that have definitely pushed the boundary way too much with Gabbie, but at the same time, Gabbie provokes that reaction for a reason because she has said that she wants to do that to get attention on her project. So it's like, what's the boundary for all of us? However, she's also just done very shitty things very recently, which gets people talking. And if she's gonna do it, we're not gonna not talk about her if we're gonna talk about someone else doing the exact same thing. And that applies for Keemstar. Right? Okay, so I just think that this is really fucking, it's just laughable. And here's my thing. I know that Keemstar is doing this because it's also like anti the opinion of most people. Like, most people really aren't defending Gabbie, and I completely get it. It's great for engagement. I get it, but it's just this propaganda that these two adults have against T Channel is just so funny. They think that they're so threatening, the T Channels. They think that like bullying non-stop by the T Channel, like the T Channels have no impact. So reading through the quotes on Keemstar's post, we are seeing people say, I don't like her, but I feel like getting off the internet will improve her mental health a lot. I hope she finds happiness. So again, she could be leaving the internet. She could have. However, I personally stand by confidently that I believe that she'll be back very soon teasing her music. And whenever that happens, all these people that were like, good for her, like making a stance for her mental health, like how are y'all gonna feel then? Someone said, this Keemstar tweet really begs the question, can internet harassment from a person or their community cause real world consequences? Well, we'll see whenever we read the lyrics of her new songs. So people are saying this poor girl, a lot of people are defending her. Someone said all the T channels all got together and had a celebratory flick of the bean because they believe they got rid of the greatest evil to have ever been on the internet. It seems that everyone who isn't a T channel is so invested in this. Is so, like, all these T channels got together and had a celebratory flick of the bean because they believe they got rid of the greatest evil to have ever been on the internet. Craig, is it that serious? Is it that serious? Gabbie Hanna deleted her manic YouTube videos. Is it that serious? I want to ask you, is it that serious? Someone said, good job, T channels, you got your wish. We got our wish, y'all. Our wish, but this is just so weird. Like, anyway, so that was the response on Keemstar's tweet. Really quickly, I want to pull up what you guys are saying on my YouTube video from yesterday. So, I don't know why I felt the need to from yesterday. So, okay, someone said, she needs this. She'll be back eventually, but maybe she'll be taking this time to get help she needs to address her issues, and when she comes back, she'll be the slightest bit better, hopefully. I'm probably completely wrong because she sees no fault in her ways and refuses to get help. But I hold out hope that people can turn around. And I absolutely do as well. However, whenever she's been on the internet very recently still defending like her actions she's getting called out for, then realistically, what does she need to go away and work on if she thinks that there's no problem? Nothing. Like, she was already removed from the internet. She wasn't posting her series anymore. And now she's like deleted everything. Y'all, the next step is something coming, right? That's the smart way of business. Build up hype, product. And now again, with all this being said, I'm saying this because again, what I confidently believe. I hope that she's off working on herself. I hope that this woman is getting the help that she needs and is taking this rest period. However, I looked like a fool saying that last year, and all of the channels talking about this looked like a fool this time last year saying this because Gabbie took a break, an actual break, and was seen vacationing. She looked beautiful, she looked really carefree, she was having a great time with her her ex-boyfriend and her friends, and we were all making videos and all making tweets being like, this is really nice to see. It really seems like being off the internet is helping her. She seems to be getting on really well. She seems to be really healthy right now, in good spirits. And soon after that was whenever she came back to social media, just coming for people again and engaging in the circle that she so desperately doesn't believe in. So it's like, I'm sorry if I'm completely in the wrong, but we've made the mistake once before with her, actually twice before with her, that it's just so hard to believe that this is actually what's happening. And again, I'm not criticizing from a business point of view what she's doing because I think it is the smartest thing, and I think she knows that she can be doing right now to get attention on the stuff that she loves that she actually puts out as opposed to the drama and stuff. However, I believe that she loves the drama too. Someone said so many times she said that she doesn't start drama around her The other people attack her to sabotage her projects. I believe during her Enough podcast rant, she accused Jessie of purposely putting out videos to coincide with Gabbie's projects, and I know she has said it about other people too. And that all she's doing is defending herself time and time again. But then whenever people remotely compliment her on using drama to promote herself, she always swoops in to self-congratulate and admit that's exactly what she's been doing, which is basically what I'm saying, that she basically says that she's been controlling us this entire time and she's way smarter than any of us. Shouldn't be surprised about this behavior from Gabbie Hanna, but somehow I am. I gotta raise my standards, lol. So someone said, not her thinking she's in her Taylor Swift reputation era. I hope she doesn't think of her situation of harassing others as anything of what Taylor went through and then came back from. Someone said, I think this is just another trick to gain attention, Adam. Didn't Nikita Dragun remove all of her Instagram posts as well recently? Considering the attention she received because of that, it wouldn't surprise me if Gabbie wanted to tag along. We all know that everything is 100% archived. Don't give her an ounce of attention because this is exactly what she desperately craves and she wants so many people to give her. Someone said, sounds like Gabbie is doing what Nikita Dragun is doing, pretending to leave social media only to resurface with a new person, in her case, a new album. Just like the crap that Nikita is pulling with the RIP Nikita thing. I'll read out one more. Someone said, I really wish that Gabbie would leave the internet for her own sake. The amount of harassment, bullying, manipulation, and misinformation that comes from her is ridiculous. Okay, here's my thing. I don't think that anyone should be forced into leaving the internet and forced into leaving their job or whatever. Because I think that Gabbie puts a lot of shit out there, and I also think that Gabbie gets a lot of shit. I 100% see it from both standpoints, and I don't think that that warrants anyone losing their job, losing what pays their bills, what puts food on their table. I don't. Honestly, that's my honest opinion of it. I think that Gabbie has put misinformation out there. There has been misinformation about Gabbie. I think it is just this constant back and forth that never gets answered because I particularly believe that Gabbie enjoys the loop of it. I think it's a very toxic and thrilling loop that can be twisted to her advantage. And that's a smart thing. So, with that being said, I want to know what your opinion is of her saying to Keemstar that she's officially leaving the internet and this is her gone for good, and Keemstar saying that she was bullied by all the T channels and they finally got their wish, and the drama of it all, and like fuck me. Let me know what your opinion is. We'll talk about it below. I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you so much, and stay well, stay safe. And make sure to use the code ADAM50, 50% off on adamandeve.com for 50% off one item and free shipping, US and Canada, and shipping everywhere else. 90-day no hassle return, 24/7 customer service. I'm out of breath. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you. Mwah.